My name is Sleepy. I am a
What?
streamer.
Why like that? Why you have to keep it more casual?
Oh, okay. Hey guys. Oh my god.
That's literally like how you would talk to me. Like here, I'll do my introduction. I'll do my introduction right now. You ready?
Yeah?
What up,
Well, I need
everyone?
popcorn.
Why do you eat popcorn?
Oh, sorry. Nah, do it.
What up, everyone? Welcome to the Yawncast. My name's Pasta, accompanied by my good friend Sleepy. Want to say hi?
Hello. Why do you make your voice so deep suddenly?
I
And
didn't
you
make my
said
voice
I was.
deep.
Yeah, you were like, oh, hey guys.
No, I didn't. It's probably because I'm lying down in my chair right now. You know
Oh.
the PewDiePie. You know the PewDiePie. Can you do this?
Can you do this?
Yeah, that.
Remember the PewDiePie bridge?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Is that the first thing you want to say on a stream, buddy?
Not a stream, a podcast.
Is that,
What
well,
stream?
yeah, podcast, my
Yeah,
bad.
they can't know about how we're recording this and how the behind the scenes.
And the editing, the very faulty editing.
Yeah, and they cannot know about episode 0, the unlisted episode that we did like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, and all the corners that we're cutting to get this epic episode across.
Yeah, they cannot
Speaking of
know.
getting an episode across, I had an episode at work.
Oh no! Oh, our first, our first
Our
topic.
first topic. Our first topic.
Now, what was this episode?
This episode. Well, this episode was quite interesting, if I do say so myself. Um, basically, right, you go to work, and you get customers who are just the most fascinating people in the world. Me personally, I'm a salesman, right? I do sales. If you guys ever heard of Harvey Norman? Yep, I work there. Um, Now sales is interesting because you get to meet all kinds of people. You'll have people who storm into the shop, kind of guns blazing, all that kind of stuff, and you'll have people who'll, you know, walk into the shop nicely, calmly, all that kind of stuff. On one occasion, today, during my 12-hour shift, because of Christmas, because at retail shops we have to stock up for Christmas, right? We had a lady coming in for a 40 by 60 centimeter frame, right? And she was really enthusiastic about this frame. She needed it perfect. The best that we could do for her at the moment, at the time, was 48, no, sorry, 40 by like 58 or so. So it was like a few centimeters off. And she starts going on about, um, I'm sure I measured it right. I don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to make the measurements up yourself. Yada yada yada, right? And she has me losing my mind. Obviously I have to keep my composure, but she has me absolutely tweaking. I'm trying to convey the message that hey, this is
You're
the
an
largest
idiot.
basically, but no, this is the largest canvas that we have. If you'd like to bring in the painting into the shop and see if it'll fit in anything else, because we have had cases where a painting will fit into a canvas when it's not the exact, you know, measurements that you would initially measure. Sometimes they just fit in because they fit in, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But she was so enthusiastic, so you know, dead on about um it being 40 by 60, that 40 by 58 just wouldn't cut it. And I was just trying to figure out, okay, what is the best thing that I can do for you at the moment? She literally just said, look, you're trying to tell me something, and I'm trying to tell you something, so that's enough. I'm done. She turns around, she leaves. And my manager kind of looks at me, it's like, what did you say for her to make her say that? I literally told her, I told him, my manager, so this guy, right? Told
You
him,
want a name
mate,
drop?
I'm not gonna name drop. I told him, my guy, I gave her these measurements. She gave me these measurements. Notice how close they are, and yet I'm still wrong. And he goes, well, you'll get interesting customers every day, and you'll hate every single other one of them. But yeah, that's my kind of experience with retail. You get a bunch of interesting people. How's how's fast food? Cause fun fact, guys, this guy, fast food. I know, crazy. How's that? Been
Yeah,
meet
today
anyone
might be the
cool?
last episode. You might never be seeing it again. I'd rather die than ever see that place again.
The last episode of what?
Of the podcast and my life.
What?
Yeah.
Why did you? Why are you already ending it here?
I cannot with fast food. I hate it.
What's the worst thing that has happened at fast food?
Just life. You know what? Okay, so you hear bad things about fast food, right? I'm gonna give you the cut and dry truth. Is it how you English? Yeah.
The
Um,
straight up truth about
straight up
fast.
truth.
Yeah.
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 Uh, it's not as bad as people say, to be honest. I may complain a lot, but actually, I don't like the job. I don't mind the people. Like the people make the job fun, cause we're all losing our minds making fun of things
I
and
will.
stuff.
I will add. I do have a voice in fast food as well because I did
Yeah,
work in.
a voice in like just having like 2 weeks of work. It's like a
Oh,
week of
wait!
work. Yeah.
I worked for like 6 months. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but like how many shifts did you have? Like how many weeks did that add
I
up
got a.
to?
I got like one shift a month.
Yeah, you see, 1 shift a month, 6 months, 6 shifts, not even a week.
Okay. Okay. Well, on occasion I'd get like 2 shifts a week, but then it slowed down to like one shift a month. So I probably got like a max of like 3 weeks worth of shifts before I just, you know, pulled the gun, pulled the trigger, and just left, dude.
Bro, I had for 2 years, 1 shift a week for like 2 years straight.
Man, hey, at least that's more. That's it's more than I got.
But recently, I've been getting no shifts. Choice is kind of like, okay, I need the money, but like, I'm just gonna go find a new job.
You could totally find. You could totally walk into any other shop and just find a new shop there. Like become like a stalker or anything.
Stalker. Oh,
With
yeah, stalker.
no, not a stalker. A stalker. Like someone who stalks over in Kmart, working like the warehouse and stuff. That's easy jobs.
Yeah,
It's easy money as well.
I'm gonna
Like
rock
actually
up.
work, like actually work in a warehouse. All you have to do is just like operate machines and like put boxes away and like sign it off on systems and all that kind of stuff. It's good money.
Yeah, but luckily, I'm only gonna have to be doing all this for around about until July or a bit later than that, because I'm getting my
Hmm.
security license.
And what do you want to do with your security license?
Work security, the greatest part-time job in existence.
Why is it the greatest part-time job in
Because
existence?
you don't do anything.
Well, yeah, okay. Say, all right, this is a bit extreme, but say you end up working in, your suburb,
Uh-huh.
the worst of the worst, and some
Hey, we
kid
won't
tries.
talk about your suburb.
Yeah, my suburb is fine.
Yeah, we won't
Okay.
talk about that.
Anyway, and some kid just walks up to you with a shank. What do you do? Are you gonna karate chop him? I don't think so.
No, actually, we'll talk about what we should do. We'll talk that instead of punching someone as self-defense, you could face palm strike them. And if the police say, "What did you do here?" You're like, "Oh, I pushed him self-defense. I was pushing him away." Well, if you punch him like you deliberately punched this guy. Well, if you're face palm striking them, it's like as if you're pushing them away.
Yeah, but the face palm strike has to be pretty damn hard for it to be,
But face
effective.
palm, like if you palm strike someone, palm striking it can have the same effect and strength of a normal fist punch.
Yeah, palms are pretty tough, man.
Yeah, so you could like make do the same damage, but not get sued for it. Well, not go around randomly doing. You've got to have a reason, like self-defense.
Dude,
I pushed him.
I think punching for self-defense also works. You know what I
No,
mean?
but that's like with the context. Well, if there was no context and you palm strike someone, it'd be like you push someone, so you're safe. Like either way.
Here's a tip. Work somewhere where you've got a camera pointing directly at you, and then stay within the zone of the camera. And then get this: when you get assaulted, or if you get assaulted, you know what I mean? Um, showing security footage will literally have your entire day documented under a video. That would be amazing, though. That's security 101.
Yeah, actually, my supervisor teacher, I don't know what to say. At
Uh
the
huh.
course, the guy's like, but this is as a joke. Like he actually don't mean it.
Uh
He's
huh.
like, but if you ever do get into a situation, bring a guy into the stairs of a building. Usually in the stairs of any building, there's usually no cameras, and do whatever you want to them there.
Oh.
Yeah, he gave us that tip.
What do you mean by do whatever you want? As in,
Like,
like,
beat the lights out of him.
that doesn't sound legal at all.
Hey, it was just a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it was a joke. Don't worry. You won't be seeing me on the news. Okay, enough about my security. New talk. Wait, we haven't properly actually introduced ourselves and the podcast. Actually,
Yes, we have.
that was in the unlisted episode.
Oh, yeah, it
That
was.
episode, the one that
Anyway,
where we accident. There's a reason why it's unlisted. We
flawless,
ax.
flawless transition.
Yeah,
Um, the Yawncast is basically just two dudes. You recording a podcast at 12 and even 1 a.m. at night.
yeah. It's 1
Just
a.m. as
because,
of recording.
yeah, it's 1:26 in the morning.
We are
That's the
currently
most.
located
It's
in
the most.
Australia,
Yes, we are two Aussie boys,
Victoria,
right? Oh, whoa, whoa,
Melbourne.
whoa, Melbourne. Whoa.
Oh.
Bleep this out. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Anyway, the Yawncast, right?
Mhm.
Two dudes recording a podcast at like 1, 1 a.m., 12 a.m. At night time, basically after hours. Called the Yawncast because, you know,
He was yawning when I was thinking of a name.
I was yawning when I thought of the name. I was just thinking, if we're recording so late at night and I just yawned, what's a cool name? Yawn. And then cast. And then boom, Yawncast.
And also, I'm Sleepy, the sleepy one.
Yeah, but you know what's ironic about Sleepy, right?
Yeah.
This kid never, never gets sleepy.
Yeah.
Allegedly, this man can stay up to 6 o'clock in the morning and would, you know, would
I
never
don't
feel a
need
thing.
caffeine for some reason.
That's
Like,
the thing, right? That's the thing, right? After we finished our final exams, we did this thing where we watched a movie. We went to the cinemas. Is that right?
yeah,
We went to the cinemas and we
FNAF.
watched the greatest movie of all time, the FNAF movie.
Yes.
And we kind of agreed to like stay up all night because that's just not something that we usually do.
I do it, but you
Drank
don't.
I drank caffeine, pure caffeine. I drank a Monster or like a V or something, right? Had like 100 and what, 50, 60, 70 grams milligrams of caffeine, 150 or something around there milligrams of caffeine, and he was still more awake than I was at 6 o'clock in the morning. We stayed up until 6, or I stayed up until 6. I don't know how long he stayed up for.
Well, no, I dropped.
You dropped?
I mean, I
Dude,
dropped after 2 hours. I stayed up for a bit more.
yeah, no, I literally died at like 6 a.m. after I drank the energy drink. I was so dead. But it was a good night, dude. It was a
It
really
was
good night. We
fun.
didn't Yeah, it was fun. We didn't do much. Like we just watched YouTube most of the time.
We don't watch just YouTube. We watched one guy.
We watched Schlatt the
Jay
entire
Schlatt.
time.
The YouTuber that the content creator, as a content creator, I look up to him a lot.
Speaking of content creation, now your specialty, or future endeavor per se, we all in one of many interests would be online YouTube and Twitch, content creation. I sometimes also do content creation. However, I'm located over on Instagram. Shameless plug, shot by .m.d on Instagram. I do car photography. Let's talk about that for a second, Howie. Would you be okay if I talked about cars for a little bit?
Yeah, I was about to do a shameless plug before you, but you could do yours first.
Yeah, okay, you can do yours
No, I
right
mean,
after mine.
yeah,
Right after mine, yeah.
yeah.
Um, so let's talk about cars real quick. Aren't they just so cool, buddy?
Well, I like electric cars.
I hate you.
I hate you
Anyway,
too. It's feelings mutual.
anyway, cars, right? They're cool, and I like taking photos of them. And I've gone to many events
This man
and
has yet
taken
to take me
photos.
to one of them.
I want to take you, but I don't know. I can't find a single one.
Don't
where
worry,
I'm
when you get your
comfortable.
license,
When I get my license in like 7 years, I'll take you to a meet. I
well,
promise.
I might at this point I might get my license before you, and I have less hours in.
I have like 90 hours. You have like 2. Shut up.
Free.
You actually only have 3 hours.
I'll pull it up right now.
You're 18. How do you have 3 hours?
Hey, I can't wake up early in the mornings to go out with my dad.
Anyway, yeah. So I take photos of cars. Located over on Shop by MD. I've been recently utilizing Photoshop to make my little slides look a lot nicer, and I just plan on someday making it a side hustle or side hobby. That would be so sick. Get customers, clients, all that kind of stuff to work with me, and just take them to a private location, take photos of their cars, make them look nice, have them frame it up on their wall. That would be so sick. That would be absolutely, awesome to see my work framed on someone else's wall. I had someone that I took photos of their car for free, use my photo as their phone wallpaper, and they still had it months after I took their photos, and it made me feel so good.
Well, that's
I've had a few other people use my photos as their profile pictures, and honestly, as a photographer, that stuff just feels amazing. It's unreal seeing your work being appreciated to that extent, because you don't just slap a profile picture on your account and call it a day, right? When you have an account for so long, or when you have a phone, your own phone, you think, hey, I'm gonna personalize this, and the fact that they use my work to personalize their account is ridiculous and just doesn't make any sense to me, and my work is absolute trash. What are you doing anyway? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But God, yeah, it's crazy. When I saw the guy that I took photos of still have my photos wallpaper, it was unreal.
It makes me really
Anyway,
happy whenever I see people eat my deep fried chicken tenders and yell about it and complain to me.
but at KFC,
Yeah.
it makes you really happy when people eat the food you make, like
And
how they're
then you start
supposed to
yelling, yeah.
at a fast food.
I mean, it's not complaining. Like, whenever someone who knows I work at KFC like looks at me like, "Hey, I hate your KFC. I hate
How
the
many
food." I'm like, "I'm a cook."
how many times have you given people salmonella, do you think?
What's salmonella?
It's a disease that you get if you eat raw chicken, and also sometimes eggs.
The
Raw
thing
eggs.
is that I probably have given people diseases not by undercooking things, but overcooking things. Because I bread things a lot, so it can be crunchy. I don't
Mhm.
like underbreading.
Mhm.
It's a whole thing. I
Oh,
can't really
oh,
talk too
right.
much
You
about it.
guys just don't have like everything pre-made.
Yeah, no, actually, we have
McDonald's
to make it.
had everything pre-made to the from the meat all the way up to the friggin' onions. Like the onions were packaged like just enough to make a few sandwiches, and then you can put them in a little package. You had a setting on the oven itself. You had a setting on the oven itself for like caramelized onions, or not oven, the stovetop, and everything was just automated. You know what I mean? It got boring. All you had to do was build it like a Lego set and serve it out.
Oh, we had to do so many things by ourselves, and it was
There
really
was there
annoying.
was no life in McDonald's.
Oh, there's life here.
I never really liked it, man.
Mm.
Like at KFC, you can't really play around because you're actually cooking chicken. Like yeah, it's automated because you got timers and buttons and all that kind of stuff. But you guys are like genuinely grabbing raw pieces of chicken, dipping them in whatever you need to dip to get the coating correct, and then appropriately frying. While McDonald's was everything was automated to the frozen meat, to the stored buns, where you had to walk around a tiny hallway to grab buns all the way from the back, making it nearly impossible. It just sucked. And I don't know, fast food I will never go back to.
Same.
If I lose my job at the retailer, I will never personally go back to it. It is insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now it's my turn for my shameless plug. Um.
Mhm.
I I'm on a much more easier and reachable environment than this guy. Though don't worry, I'm gonna be linking everything in the description when I upload this. So I'll be
Epic,
linking your stuff as well. Um
epic.
thing. I Twitch stream and I also make YouTube video. Well, if you look at my channel you won't see anything, but don't worry. Stuff are coming. I've been promising things. Like I've a video. I mean, I have multiple videos in the works, but I'm currently working on the first one. The first one is of the night of us staying up and playing something, because we weren't only watching J-Shat, we were playing a game, playing like two games. So you'll be seeing two videos of that one night from that one night. But yeah, okay. So about my little content creation. So I Twitch stream. I do YouTube. I've always wanted to do it as a kid, but not ever as like a job, because I don't see it as something I could make money from. Just want to do it for fun, make a community, such as like how we're doing a podcast. Yeah. I like that type of stuff. Just having a little community, I can chat with them and all that, live stream, and yeah. So I like to like make my like me playing games, and I can have like people watch, like, and talk with, like. While I'm playing my game, I can like just have a chat that yells at me for doing the wrong thing or something. It's like a little cool thing. Well, whenever I watch like Twitch streamers or YouTubers, it's like really cool how they have their communities. And I like as a content creator, I look up to Jay Schlatt. I'm not sure if anyone knows who he is. I know a few people somehow don't know who the guy is. Yeah, I look up to Jay Schlatt, Ted Nivison, and oh my god, my brain went blank. Charlie Slime School. Them three. And they also have a podcast, which I'm not gonna plug because they're much bigger than I know. It's Chuckle Sandwich, which is why I've always wanted to do a podcast with this guy, but like, I was like always iffy about it because I asked him one time, is like, no, like this was like years back. And then I found out that Chuckle Sandwich existed. Got really happy because my most favorite YouTubers were making a podcast. Then that's when, like, you know what? I'm gonna make a podcast now. It just looks fun. And then after we graduated, I held this guy at gunpoint, and I'm like, "We're doing it." And I don't ask him this time. I just told him we're doing it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Phrasing.
Oh wait, yeah, I want to do content creation, but I'm not good at video editing. I don't know when I'm gonna release this podcast episode. Even though it's not going to be that hard to edit, I just have to cut out just one or two things and that's it. But man, I'm a lazy guy, so who knows when I'm going to do that. But yeah, that's my shameless plug. I Twitch stream at twitch.tv sleepy _ one. The word one. And I also stream on YouTube. I do dual streaming. And it's all gonna be linked down below. Yeah.
That
And
is so epic.
yeah, I hope to like make this podcast thing into something nice. So yeah.
Even if it doesn't, you know what I mean. The experience is always great.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind just continuing to do this because we anyways chat a bunch. So that's why I was like, why don't we just record this and upload it?
Yeah.
So yeah, and eventually, like if we grind enough, we could like get something. Also, I plan on like making shorts and uploading on different platforms because that's where all the viewers are at. And
Right.
also, after like I upload this episode on YouTube, I'm gonna try to find a way to upload it on Spotify, so you guys can probably find us at Spotify and also at
Or
YouTube Music.
Spotify would be good.
Yeah, I don't know how to upload things on Spotify. It's a bit confusing. I know find that. I know find a way to upload a video on Spotify. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Like convert a video into an audio file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there might be licensing that you have to go through, but I'm not entirely sure.
If it is, I don't think we need to do Spotify. I'm too lazy to go through licensing.
The good thing about YouTube is that it's automatically uploaded to YouTube.
You yawned.
YouTube Music. Speaking of yawning, have you guys heard about the Yawncast?
You guys hear about it? It's a new podcast.
It is a new podcast. It's where we stream at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we're not
or
streaming.
12 o'clock.
We're recording. Don't expose the setup. You're exposing the setup.
It's not exposing the setup if that's the whole theme of the setup, idiot.
Who are we streaming to?
Many people.
No, we're streaming to ourselves so I can You know what? I'm gonna
You literally
expose
just
myself.
told me not to spell. Okay.
I'm gonna expose it right now. This is how I've the whole thing set up, and you see, it's a very big brain thing. Originally, I wanted face cams, but my MacBook, I have an M1 Mac, and I expected it to run better, but it didn't run because it wouldn't like record and allow me to have my webcam on. It was like it would heat up the computer and be laggy. So the setup I have now is I have a PC, doesn't have a webcam, so it can't run it.
So much for M1, dude.
Yeah, so much for M1. I was like, bro, and everything else
When
runs good.
When M1 released, they had that graph in the whole ad where they got like the top spec Intel and then they compared it to the M1, and apparently the M1 like tripled the performance of the Intel, and it's like the same thing.
Not even the same thing. You can't record.
Realistically, it's like the same thing. It sucks.
Yeah.
That's the M1. The M3, however, I heard is really good, but regardless,
Yeah.
you know, apparently the M3 is a Photoshop beast, and to properly run Photoshop, you need like a really good setup. But
So you might give it M3.
no, not really. I plan to do Photoshop stuff on this computer.
Oh yeah,
Speak-
a PC runs
Speaking
well.
of computer, I got myself a new computer.
It's not
and
really
speaking-
new because no one knew that you don't have a computer beforehand.
Speaking of computers, I've never owned one before.
Same
I
here.
looked
I
my-
also got
yeah.
one recently.
Yeah, we both upgrade, and I lived my entire life playing games at like max like 30 to 60 FPS. So I've never actually seen a game run nicely and run crisp.
Same
So
here.
the moment I picked up my RTX 3070 with a Ryzen 5 5500 CPU,
I don't know what you're saying.
it's just the specs of my PC.
I don't understand.
So it's a pretty high-end PC with a 3070 and Ryzen 5 5500.
I have a 1060.
1060. That's people would say it's low end, but as long as you have a GPU, like any year GPU, It's
I'm
pretty
happy
cool.
with it. It's run every game. Like,
As long as
I've
it runs games, to
yeah,
be
I
honest.
don't need
If
to
it runs,
upgrade until it breaks, which I don't
I
think
definitely
is.
want to upgrade my CPU. I could say that with full confidence. I want to upgrade my CPU to like a 3600X because that runs basically everything to the most crispy of crispy. And then my power supply from I want to upgrade it from a 550 watt to a 750 watt, so I have more power to support basically more mods that I want to do to the PC itself. It is a micro case, so I've been thinking in the future maybe upgrade my micro case to a full size case. However, when I say micro case, it isn't like those little toaster PCs. You know what I mean? It's like a decently sized PC. It's like the smaller end of PCs. However, it's got all the RGB kicks and giggles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a nice PC when you look at it from one angle.
All I need to upgrade my PC, like the only things I need to add, is a proper capture card because I've got this no-name $5 capture card,
Oh.
which runs but doesn't run properly, which is why I want to get an inbuilt one into my PC, and also like see if it runs. But if it doesn't run, I'm probably gonna have to upgrade one part or something, but probably not. It's gonna run. I'm pretty sure. My streaming has run all really well, so yeah.
That's good.
Mm. But yeah, what's it called? Okay, what else? What else?
Speaking of
Topics.
PC and gaming setups, how about we just quickly go over to gaming simulators like a VR and racing sims. What do you
You
think
just
about?
really want to talk about your racing sim that you're gonna get.
Okay, so I've been thinking about buying a
Yeah,
racing sim.
just talk about it. Just talk about
I've been
it.
thinking about buying a racing sim, right? I
Yeah.
don't know. There's a lot of mixed reviews. Wanted to buy the G29, Logitech G29. Right, there's a lot of mixed reviews about it. Some say it's like a really loud, really clunky. Some say it's really smooth, really well built. Some say after 3 months of owning, it's clean. Some say that it's the perfect starter because of how popular and how it supports everything, every game, any game. I'm pretty sure I can play Minecraft with the G29.
Don't do what Technoblade did.
R.I.P. my boy. What did he do?
Well, he played like he had a video where he played with a wheel, Minecraft.
Which wheel? Like a racing sim wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had like the pedals and stuff, I'm pretty sure. It was
That's
like
so
a
sick.
really big video like of his. Like he got a bunch of like views from it. It was like an
Oh,
old one.
that's cool. I've seen someone play Minecraft with the Wii, a Wiimote. I haven't seen
Oh,
someone play with
really?
the. Yeah,
I've got to see that.
someone's played Minecraft with a Wiimote. It's so sick.
Mm.
Yeah. Um. So speaking of PC gaming, right? What do you think are some good games that I could play? Just like in my alone time, because I want to play games that one look good. I love good looking games now that I have a proper GPU and a proper setup to actually run good looking games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to anything but Honkai Star Rail and freaking Genshin Impact. I want to run games that look good, like Ghost of Tsushima when it actually comes out to the PC, and potentially, um, Skyrim. Skyrim looks okay. I mean, it's a very old game, but it still looks pretty decent. Ah, I don't know. I just want a game that with like amazing graphics and easy controls. That's just something that I want to look into.
There are a
That's
lot
what
of good games.
I know. There are a lot of games. I just don't know enough about games because I've been so hard stuck on Apple my entire life, unfortunately.
You should a good looking games. Um, I was about to say Valheim, but like It's more of just a fun survival game. You are getting. I'm gonna force you into getting. I need to stream it with
I
someone.
don't mind. I don't mind getting Valheim.
Yes,
I'm probably not gonna play it much.
Vikings. Oh no, we're gonna be playing together. Don't worry. Um,
Dude, I work the 9 to 5, 4 days a week, man. I'm not
I
gonna
do
have time
not
to use
care.
this. I'm not gonna have time to play on my PC. You know what I mean? My parents are gonna force me to leave the house, and then university is gonna come crashing in. And then
When
what happens in
university comes
university?
in, don't you say you're gonna lessen your shifts or probably like find like do something else?
Not lessen my shifts. I was gonna just change my schedule so that so that I go uni 3 days and I work 4 days.
Oh, I was thinking you do it other around 4 days uni, 3 days work.
No, I don't think I can go any less than 4 days
Why?
without upsetting my manager. Yeah, he just said, "Are you sure you can't do 5 days?" I said, "No, 4 days is like my max because I have to take care of people."
Take care of people.
Yes.
I want to just rock up and just say I'm gonna remove this part as well, cause he might watch this. I might plug it to him. Um, I can work 7 days a week. I can work more than this guy. I can work more than Pasta. So fire him and hire me.
Okay. I
Okay, nothing
you say
happens.
that you say that after I advocated to him that he should hire you.
I'm
Wow,
joking.
that is betrayal at its finest. And now, since that part has been cut out, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. But betrayal at its finest. This might be the last episode of your cast.
Oh, we might be disbanding. Oh no.
We might be disbanding. We haven't even banded.
We've been together since year 7.
Been together too long.
Yeah,
It's
it's
time
been
to
too
end
long.
this.
It's yeah, we've got to just end our relationship.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
think leaves. uh,
Anime.
Anime. I'm not much of an avid anime watcher.
Then let's not talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it at all.
Okay, yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah.
I mean, when I say I'm not an avid anime watcher, like there are animes
Tell me
that
about
I
K-On!
K-On!
Yes,
K-On's great, dude.
I want to watch it.
K-On's awesome.
I watch
K-On
Initial D.
is about Initial D's even better.
Let's not talk too much about it. I don't want you to start talking about cars
I'm not
again.
I'm not I'm not
Please no.
No, the thing with Initial D, it's just got such a great story that the car aspect to it is not even that
I
big
like
of
its
a
animation with like CGI.
season one CGI is very poopy, but
No, I've seen the
once you
recent
go
ones.
once you go up, yeah. I haven't watched the recent um successor to Initial D. I can't remember what its name is. I'm probably gonna
Pasta.
wait until what?
A quick thing, middle podcast thing. Okay. Do you know Halo Master Chief Collection?
This is really random. Yeah,
It's $15.
it's on sale.
Yeah, it's 75% off.
75. What
Yeah,
was it? 60?
yeah, 60 now 15. Just letting you know.
Oh, what is that
I came
thing?
across it just now, and like you wanted to get it, we wanted to play it together, and you were planning to get it full price, and I'm like,
I was planning on getting full price.
you were like, oh, 60's worth it, and then I'm like, Steam, everything goes on
Oh,
sale.
by the way, the multiplayer aspect to this, I'm not doing.
Why?
I'm playing campaign, end of story. That's it.
No,
I
I'm
know that
talking about
sounds. I know that.
multiplayer campaign.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, multiplayer campaign will do. I'm fine with campaign. I'm just not gonna play competitive Halo.
No one plays competitive Halo anymore. No one plays Master Chief Collection.
Oh, is it? Is
Uh,
it dead?
it's like, do you know Halo Infinite, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, that's the more alive one, because that's one that's been constantly updated. So that's where people play online. Though the
Holy crap!
online in that isn't well made, so no one actually plays much online
It
Halo.
contains Halo Reach.
It does, but not many people use it for some reason.
Why don't? Yeah, but apparently this is one of the greatest Halo games ever.
It is. I remember playing the demo of it like 50 times, or playing the multiplayer with
Holy
my
crap!
cousins.
6 Halo games. I just noticed.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. I just randomly dropped
Oh
out of
my
nowhere.
god, dude. Hey, this game reminds me of this. Well, obviously the iPhone game was a complete rip-off of this game, but holy crap, I can't even remember the name of the iPhone game and it reminds me of it perfectly.
The block version
Just
of it.
no, no, it wasn't blocks. It was literally just Halo on iPhone. Yeah, guns look similar, character design look extremely similar. It was just a straight up rip-off, you know what I
I
mean?
think I know what
But
you're
it
talking about.
yeah, but
If
I played it so much with my mates. Like we made servers and all that kind of stuff, and it. I can't wait to play Halo. I'm
don't worry,
not
me
gonna
and you
lie.
can
I
play.
might, I might buy a set of Corsa right now. I'm very tempted to buy a set of Corsa, but the thing finishes January 3rd, so I'm not too much in a rush.
Yeah, you can wait till then. We've got like a week.
I'll wait to get my setup and then buy it.
Yeah.
Cause the thing is, I'll probably buy a set of, I'll probably get my wheel set up, and then buy Forza 5 first, because I want Forza 5 over everything. But the thing is, I don't really like Forza 5, cause it's in Mexico or something.
Are you being racist?
No, Forza 5 location. Yeah, it's in Mexico. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to play in Mexico because it just seems really dull to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to play in Mexico because it seems really dull to me. Like if you search up Forza 4 location, right?
Yeah.
If you look up Forza 4 location, you'll get like a diverse map with basically everything you could ever wish for. Um, and like big hilly locations, all that kind of stuff. Forza 5 is literally just a desert mostly. You get a small town here and there. You've got the giant mountain. You've got all like these little cool locations and stuff. But it's just I don't know. I don't like how it's in Mexico. I don't like how you have to kind of just play with expensive cars in a very not expensive place.
If
So
you wanted to play a racing game in Mexico, just get Just Cause free. It's based in Mexico, basically a terrorist simulator, and you can have a bunch of different cars.
that is the best.
I have that game. I've played it. It's the most fun thing ever. All you do is liberate people and destroy cities, and then take them back or something from the government. You're basically kind of like an anarchist.
Mm.
But yeah. Um. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is out.
I've seen some footage about that. It's pretty basic. It's not bad. The Help Wanted games do well with lore, but they're a bit confusing, so people don't really focus too much on them.
I expect MatPat to release at least 20 videos.
I thought he already did, to
He
be
hasn't.
honest.
He doesn't release them that quick because there's editing, there's research, there's like a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah. I've accidentally gotten myself into a little conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so I have multiple videos that I need to edit, such as the video of us two, the Uno video that we played, because that one was a funny one, and I mean
Mm-hmm.
VOD, so these like hours of footage. Then I'm currently playing Sonic Frontiers on stream, and I was playing the first island. There's 5 islands, and I have 12 hours on the first island. Times that by 5, that's probably like 70 hours. I've got to edit into like a 30-minute video.
God, 60 hours, dude.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a big issue, which is a bit annoying for me because I've got to go through all that. Well, most streamers just go off clips. People clip it for them, but I don't really have much viewers who actually clip things. So yeah, I can't. I have to do everything manually. So I'm a bit in a bit of a conundrum because I have a bunch of games I want to play, but I want to finish Sonic first. But yeah,
Ooh.
oh, Lethal Company.
Oh, dude, Lethal Company was so fun. Played it for the first time yesterday and a little bit today. It is an experience.
It certainly is. Certainly.
It's it's something. It's complete. It's a different. It's a different kind of game. You genuinely. It's a game that requires skill. You have to be skilled at Lethal Company to beat to to get to the higher levels and to get quota and all that kind of stuff.
Not really. I don't know what
No,
you're talking
you
about.
no, you really do, because like being hunted by, say, the Bracken, or if we ever go to the harder levels, the Coilhead, it takes some time
The core head is
to
the easiest one. I've reached the coal head before. This morning when I was playing, it was the coil head.
yeah,
Of the coil
I
head,
don't
I
know.
don't know, but actually the coil head can it turns your head into a coil. Cause we're teleporting the corpses back to base. Cause apparently you can do that. You can retrieve a corpse, and the guy's head was a coil.
I don't know that. They're like constantly updating the game.
Is it one guy?
I think it's a team.
Yeah, cause I
Cause
do know.
when you open up the game, you get a few names.
Mm. It's Zeke. He's made a few games, but yeah, Lethal Company is pretty crazy. It was an overnight success.
Oh yeah, it was overnight success. I had millions of players overnight. It's crazy. It's great.
Yeah, and Sam hasn't still died yet,
Someone hasn't even started.
bro. Like well, I'm reading a comment here, which is pretty funny. Yeah. So basically, this is someone's review. He recommends 30 hours on record. I joined the lobby. Funny dude and a guy with a staticky mic say hi to me. They teach me how to play. Guy with bad mic gets split up in the dark. His horrible screams I heard down the hall. His body flies past us. Me and other dude laugh. Our laughter turns into screams of horror as a big black man with spikes on his body appears. He chases us and snaps my neck. Other guys falls off metal beam and dies. You guys alive? A radio man. Says a radio man. So there's like a one guy on a radio. He's like, "Hey, you guys alive?" After all that happened.
Oh my god, yeah, you literally become a storyteller when you play the game. Oh my god.
Yeah. This is a very disorganized episode. We just randomly spat. Usually it's organized, like not our episodes, but like podcasts. But we're just
Chuckle
here dead
Sandwich
tired.
is not organized. What in the world are you talking about?
Fun?
The inspiration behind this podcast, Chuckle Sandwich, is not organized whatsoever.
It
What in
is
the
now.
world are
You
you?
haven't seen the latest episodes. That's the thing. You're looking at the older ones. They have a whole crew now.
Yeah, I guess.
They have what's it called? Wait. They have there's this guy called Tucker who is
Yeah.
Ted's childhood friend who like does research for him and he sets him on track and they like do Reddit stuff. They read fan mail and all that type of stuff, and they actually have like topics to talk about. They basically have a third guy now because he talks quite a bit now. I mean, me and you watched them making the chocolate sandwich at your house.
Yes.
We should do something like that. We should like make a kebab.
The what? The yawn kebab?
I don't know. Actually, we should have a question we ask our guest. Wait, who are we gonna have on as a guest? I already have two people as guests who want to be on. Oh yeah, I haven't discussed this with you.
You haven't told me anything, mate.
Yeah, I kinda. Yeah, we're gonna have to discuss that later. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna bring on guests. Right now the schedule is every Friday. No, it's actually Saturday. Like Saturday mornings, like 2 a.m. Well, I mean 1 a.m. Or like 12 a.m. We record, and then post probably every Saturday Australian time, AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I actually have another hobby. Um,
Uh,
it's actually a hobby that I wanted to. Pardon?
I continue.
Uh, um, as a child, I wanted to do this, but I wasn't allowed because I was gonna break a certain thing. But now I'm able to, and my parents want me to do it. As a hobby. Uh, and it's actually kind of inspired because Pasta started it, so I'm like, I'm gonna also pursue that side. I want to do multiple hobbies like content creation and that. Time to actually save a hobby. For photography, but not taking pictures of cars. Taking pictures of just like landscapes, like views of certain things, like cities, just like the sky or something, or just like ambient like areas, or like pictures with people, but just like people doing their daily things, just like of an area,
Mm.
like those type of pictures, like something with a nice feeling to it. Cause I always like I would take those pictures on my phone a lot. Like if you look at my phone gallery, um, photo gallery. There's a good chunk which are just random pictures of like views and stuff, but I delete them because of storage, which is why I want to get a camera and like not professionally, but like have do it on a camera and do it much better. Actually, I have the reason why I want to pursue this as well is because I actually have a camera to do it with. It's a pretty good camera. I've had it like for like a few years now, quite some time. It's a proper camera. It's probably like the one that you have. It's the company. I have it right here next to me. Let me look at it. Um, well, the issue is I can't find the charger for it. If the charger's in the house, but I don't know where it is.
Right.
What company? It's Canon. You know the company
Oh, you've
Canon?
got a Canon. You got. Oh yeah, I've got a Canon.
Yeah. Man, the first episode's hard, cause like, I mean it's not really the first episode. We do have an unlisted episode, which if anyone gets access to that episode, will have access to the account as well. Cause I accidentally flashed the username and password of the account. I mean not username but email.
Yeah, he totally flashed the username and password.
I mean actually it really did happen. Like Pastor saw it himself, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was literally making the channel in that unlisted episode
Mm-hmm.
0. I was like making the channel because we were choosing the name. Though there is a possibility, because I'm having second thoughts, there is a slight, probably like 10-15% chance that the name might change.
There is a chance.
I
I
might
do
want to
see that.
change it, yeah. But yeah, and also I've got a few guests in mind. Like I know a few people who I'd like to interview. Do you have anyone you'd like to interview? Like, do you have like a
Um,
list in your head?
I don't know. I don't. I don't. That's the thing. That's a hard one. I don't really know.
Mm. Cause I wanna like do that though. My goal is actually also my goal currently for YouTube and Twitch isn't to reach 1,000 subscribers, isn't to reach 10,000 subscribers. isn't to reach Twitch affiliate. Actually, no, for Twitch, my goal is Twitch affiliate. Then it links up with my YouTube goal. But yeah, my content creation goal is to meet J Schlatt and beat the Ender Dragon with him. Because I have never, for the 10 years, like I've been playing Minecraft ever since 2012, and I've never beaten the Ender Dragon ever. I've never beaten the Wither as well. I've never beaten any other bosses. I've just played the game for fun. That's it. And I want to um beat the game of J Schlatt. I want him to be the one. Like I remember back when SMP Live was a thing, he wanted the same thing with Small Ant, though there was that whole thing with Stan, the music disc.
Mm.
But I want to beat the game of J Schlatt. That's my goal. It's a big goal, but I'm gonna reach it. And then once I reach that goal, we'll see what happens. But yeah,
Right. I mean, nothing's stopping you, man.
yeah, like it's possible. It's not 100%, but it's possible. This was a good episode, like a bit of an introduction, random episode. Not really organized, like with
A little rant episode to get us off the mark. You know what I mean?
yeah, cause we have been postponing this. We did episode 0. That was also the same where we don't know what we're doing. We're like, you know what? We'll just throw our actual episode, which we're gonna edit. I mean, I'm gonna edit, and just throw that out. At least start us off, and later on we'll slowly get more organized. But right now, we don't need to be that organized because it's anyways the beginning of something very good. Hopefully, inshallah. And yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah. Alrighty then. Goodbye, fellow viewers. Our listeners as well. Everyone take
Stay,
care.
stay snoozing. Yawn with your mouth closed.
Oh, what?
And I don't know.
Yeah, yawn with your mouth closed.
Yawn. Cover your mouth.
No, yawn with your mouth closed. Okay, bye
Yawn.
bye.
Goodbye.